guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Cream. Ice is not gonna be in this video today because she's playing with a friend, and well, this DIY is my idea, so I'm gonna be doing this video with you guys. So let's get to it. So in this video we are going to be making DIY doll coffee cups, which are super cute. And I actually got inspired with this, with fall and Starbucks, and there's a new pumpkin spice latte, which is so good. Go try it. Anyways, I just wanted to make one of my own, so that's what we're going to be doing. So the supplies you are going to be needing are some glue, scissors, a black or brown colored pencil, a green pen or marker. I find that pens work better for me, but really, you could use both. And lastly, you are going to need some tape. And, I mean, you could just use glue for that part too, but tape sometimes holds better. That's why I use tape for some of it and glue for some of it. And yeah. So, there we go. Now that you guys know what we're going to be needing for this craft, go collect those items. Pause it right now, go collect them, and start play in just a second, and we're going to be starting the tutorial. Oh, and I totally forgot, you're also going to be needing some paper. Now, it's kind of messy, but just random paper that you have around your house. You could use brown paper as well, and I'll tell you when you could use that, but I'm just going to use plain paper today, and I'm just going to color it. It's going to work best for me. So now let's get to it. Okay, start by taking your scissors and paper and cutting. Now, keep in mind that your first cut is not going to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be. So I am just going to guess. So however long I cut is however long that was totally gibberish. So however far here I cut is going to be how tall the cup is. And so I'm going to do pretty tall, but I'm probably going to end up cutting it down anyways, just because I'm never going to be happy with what I do, because you can't ever get anything on the first try unless you're amazing at it. I'm really not amazing at crafts. I'm just not terrible, I'll say that. So I'm not cutting mine super long because I really don't know how long I want it to be. See, I didn't even do a straight edge there. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll this up to get an estimate. And so I just kind of rolled it in a circle like that with multiple layers inside. So this is about the width that I want. However, it might be a little bit tall. So I'm gonna trim that down. Okay, just a common mistake, do not cut it like that because it's going to be really wonky and weird looking, and it's just not going to look good. So what you need to do is unfold it and then cut as neatly as you can, and do your best to just, do your best. So, okay. There we go. This is the size that I am happy with. Once you figure out what size you're happy with, make sure you keep it there. And take out your handy dandy tape or glue. I'm using tape for this part, however. So I'm just going to get a really small piece, like that small. And I'm going to take my side and I'm going to put the tape on it. Now I have invisible tape, which is going to be best for this craft unless you want to do it on the inside, but that's going to be really hard, just saying. So I taped it there. You can barely see that it's taped, and I think it looks pretty good so far. So I think it's time to move on to the next step. The next step is to take your paper and we're going to be cutting a little slit out of it. Now, this slit needs to be very small and not too wide. So, I'm doing mine about here. Just got to make sure it's like clean edges. So, you're going to take the first piece and make sure this fits correctly on here. Now, okay, this is the part where I said if you have brown paper, you can use this for. However, I'm going to be drawing a little ice cream cone on it. I know this isn't ice cream, this is coffee. However, that is our ice cream squad symbol, and so I'm going to be using it. So, I'm going to be drawing it on there, and it's not going to show up well on a brown piece of paper. However, if you're not doing a symbol, then go ahead and use a brown piece of paper, or you can color with marker brown, or black too, because I'm using black actually. Don't even know what I'm saying. I don't have a brown color pencil. Otherwise, I would use that. And in our videos, we will probably be using these. And so if I do get a brown color pencil, you'll probably know because I'll probably use that one. I may not. We'll see. Anyways, so I've got to measure it just to make sure it looks great. And I think that's a great start. So next step is to do some coloring. Now, I am just going to fast forward this little part because it's not really something you guys need to watch me do. And, I mean, you guys are probably going to decorate a little bit differently because everybody does stuff different. And, I mean, yeah. So, I am going to do that. Okay, I am done. As you can see, there's a little ice cream cone on it. Kind of like the Starbucks symbol, and then I just colored the remaining black, but of course you can use brown because that's probably even better look to it. And I did notice that my green is a very bright coloring green. I didn't have a darker one, and I kind of like it. It like looks very glowy and a little sparkle to it. There's a little sparkle to it, and I really like it. So if you guys have a darker green, you can use that, or a light green. It really doesn't matter. And honestly, you just do you. So right here, the next step would be to wrap this around it. Now, I'm going to be using glue for this part. So get out your glue. Oops, just rolled away. Ah. Okay, it's back. So you're going to want to glue the back side of it and then put it on pretty fast. So let's do it. Okay, that was our last step. I think this looks very good. I'm very happy with it. Now, I didn't put a top or bottom on it, but okay guys, I did a epic fail. So I tried to do this, and I tried to do it in a whole bunch of different ways, and it just didn't work for me. And really, you could probably get it to work if you tried hard enough. I believe in you, ice cream fans, but honestly, I just didn't have the time or the patience to figure it out. So I'm not going to be putting a top or bottom, but I really don't think you need it because it's not like you're going to be putting real coffee in there. And if you can see right here, our doll holding her coffee cup, and you really can't really tell at all, so it doesn't matter very much, at least in my opinion. If you're like really, if like one of your pet peeves is not having this on, I don't know. Don't really think that's a common pet peeve, but if you have it, then go ahead and figure out how to put top on. Let me know if you can figure it out, but I mean, it really doesn't bother me too much, and if you kind of like squish it out a little bit, it'll be easier to hold. And yeah, and okay, just want to say this, if you take a doll's hand, it's gonna probably be pretty hard to get this to stay on, and like that's just how it is. If you don't have a handle, it's not gonna stay on, and can't really put a handle on this. It doesn't really have a handle like the originals, and so that's okay. But if you want to know my trick, here it is. So, a behind the scenes look here. So, really, what's holding it to her hand is I put a little piece of tape, folded it up a little bit, and just stuck it to her hand. And that's how you get it to stay on if you're going to be like filming or whatnot, or you just like the look of it. You could do that. So, little piece of tape on there. Or like rubber bands work too. I just think rubber bands kind of squish it, so I don't use those, but you can, of course. So if we look at both of them, of course they're not going to look exactly alike. Oops, that's upside down. But I think they both look very good, and I am very proud of them. I think this was a pretty success of a video. And thanks for watching, Ice Cream fans. Ice Cream Channel, signing out.